Hello, my name is Jessica, and thank you for joining me. So this practice is a bit of pranayama, a very basic kriya as I understand it, which is just an energizing technique in order to set the stage for us to hopefully get to the stages of meditation where the mind can settle and focus on one thing. So earlier stages, dhyana and dhyana. So we'll start by elevating your bum on a block, blanket, a meditation cushion, anything that works for you. And then really make sure you're sitting well. So I like to remove any of the flesh from underneath my sit bones so that my seat is wide and my sacrum comes up, but it just feels like I sit really tall. And with your hands on the thighs, slide them back a bit until it feels that the chest naturally opens, the shoulders slide down the back, the humerus bone, the upper arm bone just hangs down. And then notice if you can apply a bit more pressure into the legs and into the feet and into the sit bones so that the vertebra of the spine just lift up. Soften any tension around your jaw, your throat. And then you'll take your palms and turn your palms to face up. So I will mirror you for a moment. You'll tuck your right index finger and middle finger into the base of your hand. Bring the right thumb to the outside edge of the fleshy part of the right nostril, and then curl the other two fingers around so that the ring finger and the pinky finger reach towards the left nostril. Simultaneously with your left hand, you'll tuck your left index finger down, draw the fleshy part of your thumb over it, and then either bring that left palm to face up if that feels good to you, or face down if that feels better to you. Now, with your eyes still as they are, you'll lift up through the spine and tuck that right elbow in a bit, and then find that comfortable spot. For me, I have mammary region, so I just sort of rest there, but some people feel the need to put an arm underneath, but you'll choose what works best for you. And then allow your gaze to start to soften down, and maybe you close the eyes in completely. And from this internal space, we'll start by just exhaling all the breath from your mouth. Close your lips and take a breath in through both nostrils. And allow the breath to exit through both nostrils. Go ahead and close your right nostril. Draw the breath in through the left. Top of your inhalation, close the left nostril and exhale out through the right. Draw the breath in through the right. Top of the inhalation, close the right, exhale out through the left. That counts as one round of nadi shodina. We'll take about 5 more on your own. Inhaling through the left when you need to. Top of the inhalation, close the left, exhale out through the right. Inhale through the right. Top of the inhalation, close the right, and exhale through the left. That counts as 2 rounds. Take 4 more on your own. And as you work to draw the breath in through the nostrils, it's coming up towards the third eye. And then as you exhale, it exits from the third eye and out through the nostril. Now we're just starting to sensitize ourselves to this movement of breath, this movement of the energy that rides along the breath. Continue to sit tall through your spine. Next time the breath exits through your left nostril, no rush. You'll gently lower the right hand down and take the same mudra that you have with your left hand. And then we'll allow our hands to remain as they are, but do that same pranayama through the nose. So you'll inhale and draw the breath up through the left nostril towards the third eye. And then exhale, allow the breath to exit just through the right. Inhale through the right. And exhale through the left. Drawing the breath, drawing the energy just up through the left. And then exhaling just through the right. Drawing the breath up through the right. And out through the left. It's 2 rounds. You'll take a few more on your own. And you're working to really just allow the awareness to travel on the breath. So the breath is moving very subtly through one nostril towards the third eye center, towards the center of your forehead. And then from that point out through the opposite nostril. This is one of those strange practices where Jean Hellerman says very often that the more you struggle, the harder it becomes. So notice if you can soften a bit. Keeping the awareness very closely connected, but in a soft, curious, receptive type of way. The next time the breath exits through the left nostril, you'll then pause and then breathe through both nostrils, drawing your breath up towards the center of your forehead. And then exhaling back down. So as the breath comes in through the nostrils, both nostrils, notice if you can remain aware of how it touches the walls of the nostrils. We're preparing for what my teacher calls prana dharana. So we're just breathing in through the nostrils up to the center of the forehead. And then exhaling back down. This time, as you draw the breath up the walls of the nostrils to the center of the forehead, you'll exhale and allow the energy to travel back into the skull. We'll do that a few times. So inhaling, drawing the breath up the nostrils to the third eye, and then exhale, sending it back towards the midbrain. Remember to remain soft in the approach by setting the intention and allowing it to unfold. Okay. The next time you breathe in, draw the breath up through the nostrils towards the third eye center. And exhale, start to send it back towards your midbrain and down towards your heart. Inhaling up the nostrils towards the midbrain, or third eye rather. Exhale back to the midbrain and down towards your heart. As you get more comfortable with this, you might just simply draw the breath up and down to the heart on inhalation, and then exhaling at the heart space. And now just allow your awareness to rest in the heart space as you breathe in and as you breathe out. In this space, you're connecting to both the breath, the pulsation of the breath, as well as the energy that rides along the breath. Whenever you happen to notice the mind wander, simply come back to this pulsation of the breath in the heart space. Take 3 steady breaths here, returning more to a natural, perhaps externally bigger breath. Bring your hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Press your palms into each other. Receive the weight of your thumbs into your sternum and lift your heart towards your hands. Allow your chin to soften towards your chest and just take a moment to thank yourself for this time, to thank yourself for coming and sitting and breathing, and to thank yourself for whatever you happen to notice or discover en route. The light within me honors and salutes the light within you. Namaste.